Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, teachers, and my fellow graduates of the class of 2013. As class president, I am honored to be speaking to you on this very special day in our lives. Before I begin, I would like to thank all of our proud parents, family, and friends who are here tonight as we celebrate this milestone. I would also like to thank our principal, Ms. Hyde, assistant principals, Mr. Schleichman and Ms. Jordan, and all of our teachers for their support throughout our years at Anderson. Our achievements would not have been possible without the help, inspiration, and guidance of our parents and the Anderson school community. All of you have prepared us for the new challenges ahead. Tonight we are celebrating our graduation as we move forward to the next chapter of our lives. It's a time to reflect on our past and look towards our future. As we think back on our time here, the changes, both physical and mental, that we have experienced are astounding, as our parents can well attest to. With each year, we became a bit more independent, whether it was traveling to and from school together by ourselves for the first time, getting our first cell phones, having the privilege of going off campus lunch, or even, to our parents' chagrin, getting our first Facebook accounts. One thing is certain, we are not the same people who walked into Anderson years ago. To many of my classmates, including myself, the transition we face is a big deal. As we gather here tonight, many of us feel conflicted, torn between pride in what we have accomplished and sorrow at the thought of leaving the friends we have made. Some of us are wary of the new responsibilities and demands that high school will bring, while others are thrilled at the prospect of meeting new people and having new experiences. Leaving Anderson for our respective high schools is bittersweet for all of us. There are so many things that define Anderson. Yes, we excel in math, have the most dedicated and creative teachers, have plenty of after-school sports and music activities. But what makes Anderson really unique are the kids. Being a small school with 65 classmates in the grade means everyone knows everyone. Our close-knit friendships and our connection to one another make going to Anderson special, and these friendships have been shaped by years of memories. I recently took a Facebook poll of my classmates of their most memorable times at Anderson. Most people said seeing Miss Wolf, Miss Zola, and Mr. Fox dancing on the DC cruise would be seared in our brains forever. The second most popular memory was ballroom dancing and the trouble we had keeping our chicken wings crispy. And the third, working on our Delta Math with Dr. Schubert, while hearing about Albert the Bulldog's antics. I can't forget to mention all the adventures we had with Mrs. Fike, including mummifying chickens and the sheepies. And who didn't enjoy our talk with Dr. Fred and watching the birthing video at the Boston Science Museum? Lastly, some inside jokes of the grade are the Caillou Nation, Hans, and our substitute teacher, Miss Wexler. These shared memories will always link us together. I would like to give a special thanks to Miss Ritter and Senorita C for making sure we were prepared for our interviews and tests, in addition to guiding us all through the high school selection process. You were a tremendous help. We have all worked extremely hard and have gained acceptances at the top high schools in the city. For this impressive achievement, I would like to thank our parents and teachers for encouraging each and every one of us to dream big and work hard. Everything you have taught us will help us in our transition to high school. I have had the privilege of working with our student council to organize Anderson activities, fundraising efforts, and food drives. This year, one of our top initiatives involved filling a 16-foot truck with supplies for Hurricane Sandy victims in Far Rockaway. In addition, the Student Council coordinated all of the events that bring our school community together, such as the school dances and the talent show. Each of these events reveals that Anderson students are caring, supportive, and spirited. Each and every one of you has also found ways to bring your passion and talent to the school community through participation in extracurricular activities. Anderson students are well-rounded, excelling both academically and on the sports field. Our math, science, Olympiad, and debate teams have placed in top categories in their competitions. Our chorus, orchestra, and rock band always put on a great performance. And last but not least, our girls basketball team made it to the finals, and our boys baseball team is the Manhattan champion. Go Dragons! It is no coincidence that the dragon is our school mascot. Dragons are mythic in many cultures and history and around the world. In Western cultures, dragons are depicted as fire-breathing and aggressive, similar to our sport teams, whose members always play a competitive and well-fought game. In Asian cultures, dragons are touted as benevolent, intelligent, and powerful, qualities that describe Anderson students well. Graduates of 2013, who knows? Maybe our class will produce a future president, male or female, or the next Steve Jobs or Mark Zuckerberg. As our time at Anderson comes to a close, we recall our past and look forward to our future. Someone once said, moving on is simple. It's what you leave behind that makes it so difficult. And for me, that would be the friendships we made together as a grade. As we leave Anderson and face the new challenges ahead, we will always remember the spirit of Anderson, its teachers, and one another. Congratulations, class of 2013, and thank you.
One more round of applause for our student council president. At this time, I would